Okay. Let me check. Okay. Alright. Could gotcha for Columbina's weapon now. Oh, yeah, there's new onslaught. Because it's February now. What thespian tricks do you have for me? I changed skin for some reason, even though I was already my character. Oh, you get Yanfei, Albedo, Shenyun, and Shenhe. Well, I have a Shenhe. The Yanfei book is kind of cool. I don't have Albedo, and I don't have Shenyun. So all this doesn't matter. What's this? What's this one's theater? Geo Vape. Oh, come on. Okay. Well. Okay, we're gonna go through. They should already have done 2 days worth of story for Lantern Rite, I think. So let's just, you know, go through the story depending on how long it is. It'll probably be very long. Like, I don't know how long it will be. Probably like 4 hours worth of story content. I'm not sure. This is also with this. It's supposed to be probably as long as the summer event. Oh wow, it's daytime now. My eyes. But did they close the gate? Oh no, that's just what the gate looks like from very far away. This bridge is really steep for some reason. I never really noticed that. You got anything good in? Nope, you got dog. Alright, go to Liwa Harbor. What is the new Lantern Rite is here? Bro, this is like the 5th Lantern Rite. Let's yow yow.
Split the bamboo in the morning, dry it till night. Shape and bend it nice and tight. Cross the strands to form a pattern. Coat in silk and you have a lantern. That's how you remember how to make a show lantern. Did you get all that, Chi-Chi?
Morning, split bamboo, traveler. Then get silk, make Paimon.
What? No, that doesn't even rhyme.
Look, it's them.
Hey, Yao Yao! Hey, Chi-Chi! Whoa, Traveler! Paimon, you're here! Happy Lantern Rite!
Happy Lantern Rite.
What you up to? teaching Chi-Chi to make Shao lanterns. It's a real test of finger dexterity, so it'll help keep her nice and loose.
Yes, I do finger exercises to be a nimble zombie.
Wanna try too, you two?
Thanks, but I already know how. Thanks, but I prefer to buy them from Granny Shan.
Oh, okay. Well, we need a whole bunch this year so it doesn't get too dark at night. Too dark? What does that mean?
Dr. Baiju has patients who got hurt walking at night. The moon disappeared, so it was too dark to see.
Oh, right, remember.
The moon disappeared? Like, behind the clouds?
No, disappeared
It
from
was
sky.
Jonju, the moon devourer.
Jonju the who?
Changshan told me about it, but now I forgot.
Forgore.
It's an old myth from Chenyu Vale about a giant toad in the sky that eats the moon.
First time we're hearing about this thing
What? The moon gets eaten?
by a frog.
It's just a story. It's not like there's actually a giant toad in the sky.
Be really funny
I
though.
asked Master about it, and she said myths are just insights into how the people of the past understood the world.
So did the moon really disappear?
Well, I didn't see it that night. But I've checked several nights since, and it's been there same as ever. According to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent someone to do some kind of serious investigation. So, I don't know. Maybe something did happen. The Ministry of Civil Affairs? This is starting to sound bad.
It's okay. You can fly. Even if it's too dark, you won't fall and get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up looking like an old granny. What? Okay. No more frowning. But the traveler can't fly. He can still fall and hurt himself, right? Don't worry. That's what the Shao lanterns are for. As long as we make enough, Liyue Harbor will never go dark.
Yeah, and there's the giant lantern too.
Oh, right! I almost forgot. Look! This year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. With her watching over it, the moon will be safe for sure. A white horse? Wait! So that's the white horse Adeptus? Yeah! Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch. Huh! We've heard of the white horse Adeptus before, but we never heard the part about her living on the
When did
moon.
we ever hear about it?
Probably because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vale, so
I know it's
not
like
a lot of
mentioned in
people
like
know about it.
past stuff, but I don't know
But
when.
recently, some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue, and the archaeological team even found evidence of ancient people worshipping an Adeptus who lived in a palace on the moon.
What is with the
It's
game and the
kinda like how we
moons?
write wishes on Shao lanterns and release them during Lantern Rite. The white horse Adeptus would descend from the moon in her jade carriage and grant people's wishes. Ooh, when did that happen? She sounds different from the other Adepti in Liyue.
Sorry, didn't. A jade carriage and then.
It must have been a super long time ago, because even Master barely knows anything about this Adeptus.
So Madame Ping has never met the white horse Adeptus either?
Nope. Kinda unbelievable, right? Yanfei said the white horse Adeptus might even be a made-up legend, just like Jonju the Moon Devourer.
Yeah, a made-up horse and a made-up toad.
You're mistaken, children. The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
Oh, Mr. Liu from the Baiju Guest House. But how do you know that for sure?
Giant toad.
Have you ever wondered how the guest house got its name, Yao Yao?
Baiju White Colt. So it's named after the white horse Adeptus?
This is like based off like Chinese stuff. If you don't understand, it's probably just a translation of what Bai and Ju is.
That's right. And that's because one of my ancestors was once blessed by the white horse Adeptus.
Wait, really? Tell us more! Tell us more!
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl. She was out gathering herbs and accidentally fell off a cliff, but the white horse Adeptus rescued her.
Oh, that's it? Paimon was expecting something a bit more special. We've heard a whole bunch of stories like that before.
From her trailer, it does not look like that little girl was saved. I don't know. Maybe? I think. She was safe from falling, I think.
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the white horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient king. Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the white horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient kingdom of long gone. My ancestor was so captivated that she completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she returned to her village, she found nothing but a desolate ruin in its place.
So what I learned from my headphones is that if I move around too much, the headphones will like suddenly glitch out and then just like cut the audio. So when I was trying to like close my door fully, that's like how I accidentally cut the audio. I'm sorry. But it wasn't closed in all the way, or else I'd just be loud constantly in my house.
It was as if, without her knowledge, countless years had passed in the mortal world.
Huh?
The most extraordinary part of all is that it turned out to be a dream. When she woke up, she found herself at the bottom of the cliff, right where she had fallen. Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs, it was as if nothing had happened. Until out of nowhere, a horse's whinny echoed through the air, and when she looked up, she saw a pristine white horse leaping over the cliff.
A white horse leaping over the cliff?
Wow, that sure is a crazy story. But now, it's starting to sound a bit too far-fetched.
Another skeptic. You sound just like my son. But I know it's true. Ancestral records don't lie.
Wait, so your son doesn't believe it happened?
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house. It's a disgrace, I tell you, a disgrace.
Why does he want to change the name?
Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how the name doesn't attract enough customers and how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn. Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest? Paimon bets that would get people through the doors.
Geo Lord's Rest. I like that one.
Does this sound like his deathbed?
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting our ancestors. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known. Teach my foolish son the error of his ways.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Hey, maybe we should ask Zhang Li. Good idea! Mr. Zhongli is super knowledgeable. He can answer questions even Master has no clue about.
Any idea where we can find him? Probably be at the tea place, right?
Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third round knockout.
Oh, not that place, but
And that's our next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns. But careful on the road.
Goodbye, Paimon. Goodbye, traveler.
aww. A lantern lit ode to the silver moon. Goodbye. Okay, we're not doing this now. This is... Okay, we're not doing this now because it'd just be a whole tangent of just like...
May the White Horse Adeptus bless us and watch over our business.
Because it'd just be a whole tangent and I'd barely get anything done if I just did all the event stuff.
Mr. Zhongli is having tea at third round knockout. Good luck!
What does Chi-Chi say? Don't...
Morning. Split bamboo. Traveler.
Aw.
Oh no. I got it wrong again.
Okay. Let me... I want to check how the rewards work. Okay. C3, C4, full. Everybody should be full. Oh, Xinyan isn't full. Yao Yao isn't full. I could do Yao Yao. Okay, so I got Yao Yao Yinjin, Xinyan, Lanyan, or Gaming. I feel like not Gaming. But C6. Well, I need C6 Gaming. It depends on what Lanyan's... What is Lanyan's C4 and Yao Yao's C4? Okay, so Lanyan's C4 increases elemental mastery to players when doing your burst, and Yao Yao's is when using her elemental mastery will increase when she does... Is that her burst? Yeah, when she does her burst or skill, her elemental mastery will increase based on her... Yeah. I feel like it's not... Both of their C4s are not that, like, extravagant. If I had another Gaming, I'd take it because Gaming C6 increases his crit rate and crit damage of his plunge. And I really need that because he is considered one of the best DPSs in the game. In terms of like free 4 stars.
Oh.
Sorry, my fork.
Oh. Curious.
Impressive, right? What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! I have something amazing to show you!
Look at all these characters, with one of them not having a skin.
Huh? What the? Heart of the Moon is blacked out! Was it really eaten by a giant toad?
It's called something in
I
front
didn't
of the
expect you
thing.
to know the story of Jonju the Moon Devourer, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. She learned a whole bunch of things in Sumeru.
But Jonju the Moon Devourer is a Liyue legend.
Knowledge knows no borders, so... there.
You're right about that, Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like a toad to me. A toad's egg, maybe? But that's about it. Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been in Nod-Krai, right? The people there worship the moon goddess. So you should know what's going on here.
How do you know about this? Also, this wasn't a thing in Nod-Krai either.
Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon? Huh.
But there's a celestial phenomenon called the lunar eclipse.
Oh yeah! Master told me that the tale of Jianzhu, the moon devourer, was how ancient people explained a certain celestial phenomenon.
But what is it exactly? Some kind of omen of disaster?
Nope, just a natural phenomenon, but this lunar eclipse seems different.
How so?
The lunar eclipse usually starts from the outer edge.
Oh, but in this picture, the moon is being covered from the center. So this can't be a normal eclipse.
It's a giant shadow.
It's still an omen of some impending calamity.
There's just some random shadow. Where did this picture come from?
Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant. Just thinking about it gives me the chills.
Attention everyone! As the auspicious festival season approaches, I have an announcement to make. I, Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most renowned archaeologists in all of Liyue Harbor. No, scratch that, in all of Tibet. Even though I never trained at a prestigious academy, I've still managed to dig up tons of treasures. And I understand practically a whole dictionary's worth of big words, too. Like my pops always says, no pain, no gain. And I haven't had it easy, that's for sure. So, it's definitely my turn to make a name for myself.
Bro's so dumb.
What's the deal with her?
It's amazed, bro.
No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of perch stew?
What? You don't believe me?
That's not what he
I'm
said.
telling you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of Longan. I even got a picture of Jeonju devouring the moon.
Long gone? Jeonju? What is she even talking about?
Sounds like she's a few perches short of a stew, if you know what I mean.
So what if blackback perch stew is my favorite? Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
What did he say the exact same line?
No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of perch stew?
It's the same line. So his line. So they messed up his text for this line.
Whoa! What are you doing?
You're just a stupid, ignorant man, and I'm gonna kill you.
Look at Shinha in the
Young
background.
lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How about I take you both out then? How does that sound?
Bro, this is not a big
This is a
deal.
place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
On a date.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? I'm about to be the most famous archaeologist in all of Liyue. No, Tibet.
Keyword
Show
about.
me some respect.
Why?
It's respect you want? Very well. For the sake of the other customers, we'll do this your way.
What? So Shenhe started the fight?
How did you? What the? You don't understand the story.
She had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going crazy, flipping tables left and right. She even injured 2 other customers.
Oh, Sean has started the fight. You clearly see the person literally assaulting other customers.
Shenhe did what she had to do to restrain her, then took her to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Thank goodness Aunt Shenhe was there. Or who knows what might have happened.
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion, and that's when I found this photo. I thought it might be the one she dropped, so I rushed over to show someone.
She said she took a photo of Jeonju the moon devourer. This must be it.
That thing is way too small to be a moon devourer.
Clearly, something is going on with her.
Paimon's got a point. It sounds like she wasn't acting right at all. How do we know she wasn't possessed by some kind of evil spirit?
Aunt Shenhe would have noticed if she was possessed.
All right. But what about the part about Long Gone and the treasure she found?
What about it?
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost? One so powerful that even Miss Shenhe couldn't sense its presence.
Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why would an ancient ghost come to Wanmin restaurant, huh? To eat my blackback perch stew?
Hey, it could happen. I'd want to eat your food if I was a ghost.
Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient nation of Longan, right? Paimon's heard that somewhere before.
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue recently. Mostly colored glass, fine jade, and bronze relics. Some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered. There were some poetic verses, but the word Longan popped up as well.
So, does that mean this Longan place is real? Still, Paimon knows we've heard the name somewhere before. Do you remember, Traveler?
The owner of Baiju Guest House just mentioned it.
Right! His ancestor heard about it from the White Horse Adeptus. The White Horse Adeptus? Oh, so you must have been to see the giant lantern already. Yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is super mysterious, too. Even Madame Ping hasn't met her.
Wait, I thought she was the gold-eyed Celadon mare of the 8 Adepts.
That's just the interpretation you believe in, Hu Tao. There are other theories out there too.
But
The
that's
elders in
just a
Jinxia Village
theory.
believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear spring, transforming into an Adeptus who aided Rex Lapis in battle. In Chenyu Vale, some of the tribes take her to be the daughter of time, and trace her deeds to an even earlier era. Yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary who listens to mortal wishes, bestowing the blessings of the heavens and moon upon the mortal realm. Which is why we write our wishes on Shao lanterns.
Wait, what?
That's so complicated. So what's the verdict? Which version is the truth?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. She appears as an emissary who listens to wishes. Oh, that's why they send the lanterns to her.
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
You two have been all over Teyvat. Do you have an idea?
Nope, sorry. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli. He knows even more about this kind of stuff than us.
Ah, looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition tonight.
An exhibition? For what?
That's a giant
All
lantern.
those antiques Xingqiu just mentioned. So if you head to the big ship docked in the harbor tonight, I'm sure you'll find him.
Thanks, Hu Tao. We'll check it out.
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse Adeptus? We might be able to find out more about the recent moon situation, too.
Wait, I thought we were going to
If you're headed to the
Zhongli.
Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you give them this picture for me? Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least. It might even help the Ministry with their investigation.
Of course, let's go.
Alright, we're off!
Oh wait, I almost forgot. Happy Lantern Rite.
Why?
Come have a meal with us when you're free.
Your voice last year.
Square.
Goodbye.
Thinking about it now, could it be possible that photograph was a fake?
A fake? You mean like the customer fabricated it to gain academic recognition?
Wow, you say that now?
Nice one, Chongyun. I never even thought of it like that.
How about we go check out that place tonight? I know exactly where it is.
All right.
I'll get scolded if I get home too late.
Live a little, Xingqiu. You act like this is a first for you. Worst comes to worst, we'll get Xiangling to cook you something delicious, okay?
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it's worth the risk.
You were just waiting for the promise of free food, weren't you? Fine. It's a plan then. We'll meet up tonight.
Like a Scooby-Doo gang. Are they still there? No. He's hot. Zhongli should be at the antique store, right? Which is this place, I think. This is the antique store. She moved herself here. Oh, I didn't. Why do you sell potatoes? Okay. To the terrace.
Follow the wind.
I follow the wind. It's always weird to see, like, that spot always just becoming, like, an empty spot of, like, water when Lantern Rite is over. Oh, Ningguang, Lanyan, and Kuching.
Your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyan.
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. That's what the signs are indicating. Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit. But he discussed it with several other elders from our clan, and their conclusion was the same. It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well. You mean the whole thing? About the legend of Jeonju the Moon Devourer? Happening in real life? Yes, that's one of them.
What?
So it's true. I thought it was just a rumor. It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again. I'm not sure this bodes well.
It's gonna take some getting used to.
Remain optimistic for now. We're making progress interpreting the artifacts, and Ganyu is consulting with the Adepti as we speak.
I feel like I know Kuching's voice actor was replaced, but I feel like her voice is different from the first change.
Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Restaurant, there haven't been any other moon-related disturbances.
Like the last time she talked, I think, was when Stygian Onslaught was released, right? When like you had to talk to her and Yelan for it. But I played that in Japanese because neither of them spoke at that time. But apparently Kuching did speak. And Kuching spoke English. Yelan didn't speak it. I feel like, yeah, Kuching's voice sounds more different than I remember her from the first change.
Ningguang, Kuching, and Lanyan! You're all here! Oh, Traveler! And Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Lantern Rite. Yes, Happy Lantern Rite. What brings you here, though? I thought you'd be in the harbor enjoying the Shao Lanterns.
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no reason. Is there something I can help you with?
Why is she like randomly emphasizing like some facts?
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festive season?
I was only teasing. You're welcome to visit us anytime you wish. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We have something to show you. Here, take a look.
Moo.
Whoa, something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
That doesn't even look like a hole.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jeonju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing. Where did you get this picture?
From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have dropped it.
Wait, is this Chawang Terrace?
Yeah, something wrong.
No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Chawang Terrace was where the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicated with the heavens. And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chuang Terrace. I was just surprised, that's all. It's probably just a coincidence.
Isn't the moon
That's
above everywhere?
Interesting, because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
The chasm? So, that place is involved too?
According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, her father and grandfather are merchants in Liyue Harbor, and her mother and grandmother grow tea in Chaoying Village. A few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall, and ended up excavating some artifacts in the chasm area. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an upcoming exhibition. Then, of course, the incident at Wanmin Restaurant occurred. We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with quite the shock.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chuang Terrace and took that picture of the moon disappearing.
The chasm? Chuang Terrace? Things are getting pretty complicated.
How's Lu Xiangxiang doing now?
She's not in a good mental state, so we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, you seem invested in this case too.
Gladly.
Then let's head there now.
Oh, I wanted to catch a bird.
Now that I see this picture, it looks less like a piece of the moon was eaten, and more like something is obscuring it.
Obviously.
What sort of thing could block out the moon?
You do realize that angles exist, right? Like, I don't get the... What's this? Books! I love stealing. Do you have more books for me to... Do you have more stuff I could steal? Nope.
Rev the engines!
Why do they always think that something ate the moon? Like, it's kind of obvious that it doesn't look like that.
Time to go.
Ah, Lady Yuhong. Oh, and the Traveler and Paimon are here as well.
What a pleasant surprise. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
I hope we're not interrupting Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest.
Is her condition that bad?
It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her over. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
Is the relic
It's just a precaution. Based
doing
on an
something?
earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting she was going to be famous far and wide. Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around Yujing Terrace. Even some of the Qixing know who she is.
Have you seen something like this, Baiju?
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be haunting her.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm? Or the moon above Chuang Terrace that night?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
Is this...
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take our leave then, Dr. Baiju.
This is not the first
Of
act.
course. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to stop by.
It's not gonna... The first act is not gonna end with just... Let's come back in 2 days.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition tonight?
That's right. Are you planning to attend?
Yeah, we wanted to have a talk with Zhongli anyway, and now Paimon's even more curious about these relics.
Would you like to tag along?
I would, except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. I reviewed them all myself.
So just hang
There are
out.
some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain. We're still working on decoding the ancient text that appears on them.
Yeah, the word jade appears a whole bunch, doesn't it?
Huh? How did you know?
Xingqiu.
Xingqiu told us. He said there were some ancient poems on them, too.
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We believe they're direct references to the ancient nation of long gone. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial language used to worship the moon and the gods.
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two should head over. There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue.
Do we need an invitation?
Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue have a great respect for our history and are eager to learn from it. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Linlong, the owner of Shigu Antiques. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cultural exhibition of this scale, where people can learn all sorts of information about the past.
Guess we're in for a real treat tonight, then.
Yes, have a great time. There's still more artifact decoding work I need to finish, so we'll have to part ways here. After seeing the picture you brought, there's a few ideas I'd like to follow up on.
How it's not
Hard at work even during
eaten by
season?
anything?
You haven't changed one bit, Kachin.
Imagine that's just Zipai on her
Fulfilling the
carriage.
responsibilities of my position. That's all.
And that's just what it looks like as a shadow.
All right, I should get going. See you later.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.
If you're looking to talk to Lu Xiangshang, you should come back in 2 days.
Do you think she's in the building? Let's check.
The patient is resting. No disturbances, please.
Oh. Lin Xing and Wu Wu. See? That's what happens when you check, cause you would never have seen that if you didn't just try to plow through all the... Who's that? Plow through all the stories. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Mad move.
Ah, here for the exhibition? I can take you aboard.
Come back later.
Of course. I'll be here. Ah, here for the exhibition?
Yes.
After you.
Whoa! Look at all the antiques on this ship! It's almost too much to take in!
Keep an eye out for Zhongli.
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met.
Keith Silverstein!
Speak of the devil! You're right where Hu Tao said you'd be!
Ah, so Director Hu gave me away, did she?
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business! We know you just do whatever you feel like.
Yo, Traveler, Paimon, what's up?
Yo, Beto!
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Beto! Yunchin! It's great to see you! You're here for the exhibition too?
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more about them. I mean, what a discovery, right?
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help culture me up or something. But as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches type of person. I doubt one exhibition is gonna change that.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet. That takes far more skill than just fists and punches.
Plus, At the end of the day, you still decided to come, even though you didn't have to listen to Ningguang.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna look?
You sure know how to think from her perspective, huh?
I guess I do. Anyway, how's everyone enjoying the exhibition? I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Wait, so we could buy this stuff?
I feel like you shouldn't do that.
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. As long as both parties reach an agreement, you can make an offer of mora or an equivalent trade.
Okay.
Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
I feel like there should be more of a private thing than in the public.
I'm super curious about all this stuff.
Browse the exhibition. Or just wait. Aww. Wow. This is so interesting. I'm gonna put my feet on everything. There's a map. There's a pot. A lot of books. Look at the carriage. There's another... I don't know what the hell that is. You want me to do... Okay. Okay, fine. They're actually gonna tell me where to go.
Whoa, look at this painting! There's a huge toad on it! Could it be...
Huh. This material is quite unusual. It doesn't look like paper. More like silk, or some other kind of fabric.
Damn.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
The frog caked up.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Jianju, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rarely seen in modern-day Liyue.
Oh, this is where the boat is?
Jianju the Moon Devourer! Paimon knew it! That toad made it super obvious.
The little circles on its back look like
Dish
a
at one
butt.
mid-restaurant?
No! It's a kind of lunar eclipse. You heard about how the moon disappeared recently, right?
Oh, yeah. You're saying a toad did that?
That's what the legend says.
So, nothing to do with food then. Noted.
And the figure next to the toad. Is that the white horse Adeptus? From the stories I've heard, her palace lies on the moon.
Is she real?
That would seem to be a logical assumption.
Was this excavated from the chasm?
No. In fact, this item was discovered in Chenyu Vale, and many years ago at that.
Oh, so it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as cinnabar and azurite, which are usually found within stratified rock. This suggests its place of origin may very well have been the chasm.
What? Oh. Wait, what? Okay, so it was made in the chasm but discovered in Chenyu Vale. Got it.
Could have just started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of Jianju the Moon Devourer. But now, seeing it depicted in this painting, I wonder... if I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera. Though I'm not quite sure who the painting belongs to right now.
You just take a picture and it lasts forever.
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of mora, you could offer the lyrics to said opera as recompense.
The lyrics? But to whom?
Why, to me, of course. I am the owner of this painting, after all.
Wait, you own this?
So you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition? No wonder you knew so much about the painting.
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique? My work could never possibly be of equal value.
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are in a league of their own.
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing but a lifeless artifact. In your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely. Quite the worthy exchange, no?
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it.
It certainly won't be ready this year.
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yoon. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original work. There is no need for such concern over its value.
Wait, you can just copy this?
So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I didn't notice anything that would point to it being a replica.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
Wait, why would you put a replica in exhibition?
You flatter me. All that said, Miss Yoon, you must accept. Truly, I insist.
It's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured, I'll be sure to return the favor.
We just brush past the fact that it's a fake painting that he
That was
made.
quite the find. I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Nangguang.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Wow, this bronze war chariot is really something.
It must have quite the story behind it. I've never seen anything like it before.
It's a chariot, not a
Do you know what
carriage.
this is, Zhongli?
It's a chariot.
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made of Celadon jade was unearthed in the chasm. A copper canopy. A body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns. Yes, this must be the one. A precious piece indeed.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
You ignore the fact that there's a little horse head on the top of the umbrella.
Too often, we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. And that's only after a few decades or so of separation. If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always a force that pushes things forward.
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Ningguang's gonna be so jealous, don't you think?
Has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beto?
Ling Long.
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigu Antiques. Nice to meet you. This exhibition has been amazing so far.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you and Mr. Zhongli, of course. As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million more.
What the fuck?
How much?
90 million? Whew, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for my wallet.
Quite a bargain.
What?
A bargain? 90 million more I could feed Paimon for like 1,000 years!
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth that kind of mora too.
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh! Paimon's worth way more than that!
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure it's worth it.
90 million is like $900,000.
Faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
Shh. Shut the fuck.
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain. After the exhibition ends, I'll have someone deliver it to the Alcor.
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace? I'd like for the Tianquan to see the proof of my discerning eye for herself.
And then it's just gonna be useless.
Understood.
It's just gonna sit on a friggin'
Great. Yunjin
cabinet
and I both found something.
for the rest of its
What about you
life.
three? Want to keep perusing? And don't worry about the Mora. It's all on me. Nobody's going home empty-handed tonight.
That's way too generous.
I appreciate your kindness, Captain, but I'm afraid I have some private matters to discuss with Miss Linlong.
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, Perhaps you would like to accompany me.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even funny?
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself. I wouldn't pass up this opportunity if I were you, Paimon.
Isn't Zhongli like broke?
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
We should at least check it out.
Yeah, guess you're right. Taking a quick look isn't gonna cost us anything. Let's go!
I knocked it over the face. Whoops. Oh, what's behind? Oh, a box.
These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! So many styles! What kind are these?
Is it supposed to build something?
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chenyu Vale's rain jade, right? Yes?
No.
Oh, yeah! So these pieces are all used in the rain jade ceremony?
What the hell's a rain jade
Well,
ceremony?
you may not know, Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chenyu Vale was known for a different ceremonial tradition that also involved jade. The bee is used to honor heaven, the Tsong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north. These form the 6 ritual jades. It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong's set is missing both the Gui and Hu pieces.
What? So she's missing east and west.
I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time. It's proved difficult to track them down, even for our establishment.
And then we're like, I found these on the ground.
You happen to have precisely the piece I was looking for.
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli. It isn't one of the 6 ritual jades.
Then what is it? What the why is it
An
there?
artifact belonging to an old acquaintance of mine.
An old acquaintance? One of your collector friends, Mr. Zhongli?
You could say that. Traveler, take a closer look.
That's a cube. Looks like a wand that like you find at Disneyland. Wow, it turned really small in my hand.
Look all that special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken artifact.
There's a crescent moon.
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in such a form.
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full.
Oh, really?
Then, could this missing chunk be from when Jianzhu devoured part of the moon?
No, it's when the real moon
It's worth looking into.
existed.
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. I had no idea how special this piece was.
So the moon doesn't have any phases in
Your
this
interest.
world.
Allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
What?
That is far too generous, Miss Linlang.
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance to appreciate these snapshots of history. So, holding an exhibition like this has been a lifetime wish of mine. And it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
I merely put in a good word with a few acquaintances of mine.
And it had a profound impact. Without your recommendation, I doubt half of these collectors would have come to the exhibition. So, on both a personal and professional level, I owe you my thanks, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Hold up.